Hey Lalas, what soup are we making today?
Albaldingas.
Albodingas. What's going on, everybody? Today I'm making an albodinga soup. It's a great soup for the cold weather. You know, today is a little rainy out there, so gonna make some albodingas. A nice meatball soup. This can be made low carb. It can be made high carb also. So it fits all dietary needs. And that's my baby girl. What you gonna say?
You wanna say
Yeah, you like the camera?
Little sister?
Anyways, make this soup. Check out my recipe. Let's go. All right, y'all. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and like this video for the YouTube algorithm. Welcome to Feast with Pete. Today we're making albodingas. So it's a Mexican soup. You know, first you got to make the meatballs. So to make the meatballs, we need some breadcrumbs. You can use flour or rice for this if you're not on keto or low carb. Since I was on keto and low carb, I used some low carb bread, 5 slices to be exact. I can give you what kind of bread I used and exact measurements in the description. And then I add a little bit of bison, a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper. Now some people use beef for this, but I prefer bison because of the high protein content. A little bit of cumin for the Mexican flavors to come out, a little bit of green onion, and then you're gonna add the binding ingredient, the eggs, and one more ingredient, which is the breadcrumbs. So right here I'm putting about 2 slices worth of breadcrumbs, and then I was mixing it, and I was like, this is good, but it's kind of still like a little watery, so I had to add a little bit more breadcrumbs to like get it to the nice meatball texture. It's all about texture, right? So got it to the nice meatball texture, and after that you're just gonna have to round the meatballs up, put a little bit of water in your hands and just round it up like that. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just have to look like a round, okay? Just and every meatball is gonna be different, and the imperfection of that is actually beautiful. I was able to do about 30 meatballs. I had like 4 or 5 people coming in. That's my beautiful Le Creuset pan. I love that pan. Put some oil in it, put some onion in it. It was sizzling. I was like, man, I felt like a chef. Like one of those chefs on TV, like an Emeril Lagasse or a Gordon Ramsay type of thing, because I'm not on their level yet. One day I'll probably be there. But right now I'm just a home chef. But, I still love this pan, man. But once you saute the onions, what you want to do is put a little bit of grape tomatoes. You can put Roma tomatoes here too. This is what I had. Y'all gotta cook with what you got at the house. But I put like 30 grape tomatoes, cut it in half. You're gonna saute this, a little bit of salt, and then saute it for like 15 minutes. Add some Serranos. Now, if you don't like the heat as much, what you can do right here is put some green bell pepper, or Anaheim pepper, or poblano pepper. A little bit of garlic too, because you need that garlic flavor. And then basically kind of saute this for like 15 minutes, and it'll get to that level. And then right here is basically my broth that I'm gonna add. Normally at this stage you would add hot water, but I'm adding this Crawfish Louisiana broth into this albodingas Mexican meatball soup. And I add a little bit of dashi over there too, just to up in the umami flavors. Basically, this is like a Mexican grandma that like kind of lived in New Orleans, and then she came up with this albodingas. It's a hypothetical grandma, y'all. She don't really exist. And then right now, what you want to do, once it comes to a little boil, you want to drop in those meatballs. When you drop in the meatballs, drop them in gently. You don't have to throw it in. This is obviously edited for time. But also you want to make it somewhat firm so they don't disintegrate into the soup. So after you drop them in, just cook them for like 10 minutes, and then it's gonna look like that. And then after that, add a little bit of carrots and cook that for about like 4 or 5 minutes before you add your zucchini. Now if you're adding potatoes, it would have to cook that for like 10 minutes. You know, you're gonna put like cut potatoes, but since I'm on low carb, it wouldn't work like that. So, you know, it was looking nice and pretty, and look at how it's boiling right now. And at this the time I'm gonna add a little bit of squash and zucchini to up on the vegetable content and the fiber content. You know, this is actually a very healthy soup to make during cold season, because you know, you crave something hot, and this meatball is like, it's filling and it's light at the same time. It's very hard to describe, but that's what it is. And then, you know, I got a couple of my friends who came to the house. You know, they were not on keto, so I made some rice for them. So this is how you want to serve it if you're not on keto. Put some rice in the bottom, and then you're gonna put the soup. You know, you're gonna put the meatballs, you know, how many of meatballs you want, and then you're gonna add like all the vegetables. So it's, you know, it's very healthy soup, even if you're not on a diet. Like, you know, it's a good soup. It's healthy. It's tasty. This crawfish broth makes it even better. I want to say it's even better than a regular albodinga soup. But you know, I know some Mexican grandmas are rolling their graves right now. But I had a couple of friends come up to the house. You know, y'all seen them, Chatra and Shamron. They're gonna let you know how they like it.
How should I do it?
Just taste the whole thing.
Take a piece of this.
A little bit of the
Is it hot?
meatballs. It is. It's hot. It's hot.
So hot.
Once he starts making ice cream in the summer, I'm gonna be his taste test.
Yeah. I love the meat. The meat is so nice.
Guys, come back.
He's back. He's back.
Let me try.
Look at that soup.
Oh, dude. Oh, this is so good.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Bro.
Yep, that's
I
how.
haven't even gone to the meat yet. That itself is
You gotta
so
try the meat now.
good. Oh. This is legit.
It is legit meat.
Yeah, that's bison right there. Now you're gonna try the bison meat.
Dude.
Ah.
So good.
Woo!
This is so interesting.
Let me try the soup. Now they had the carb version. I'm gonna have the low carb version. So, oh yeah, now that broth is spot on.
Oh, spot on. That's the word.
That's what you want. Hey y'all, if you like that video, subscribe to the channel
Yeah.
and hit a like on the video.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like. And don't forget to feast with people.